Hey there, I am Jo. I am a pregnancy, postnatal and pelvic floor exercise specialist. I'm also a maternity nurse with a long history of nursing in other areas as well, and I am a mum of three. Okay, it is through my own journey that I have got into this education and support for other women after discovering everything I wish I had known after or before my births to then use for best recovery afterwards, and of course birth experience as well. So here I am bringing this support to you. Please share with your friends if you feel like they need this support as well. Every woman deserves to know this, hence this free education for you. All right, so today I'm going to talk about unwinding and creating a blank canvas for your core so that you can then move forward to achieve the results that you are seeking, whether it's core confidence, whether it's function, whether it's unwinding scar tissue or tensions or aches and pains. This is all super relevant to you and your function after pregnancy and getting results, because often we look at traditional core exercises and we work and we work and we work and we just don't get anywhere, or we're doing thousands of Kegels, pelvic floor exercises, and we are not restoring the function of our pelvic floor muscles the way we want them to be. So we're just left disheartened and not sure where to go to. So hopefully this breaks it down for you. Think back, make sure you have watched the video about understanding what your core system actually is compromised of or made up of, and then you can move forward with what I'm about to teach you here. All right, so during your pregnancy, your core is obviously stretched. Your deep core muscles that wrap around like this become stretched and they pull apart a little bit, okay? Your six-pack muscles that come down this way and your external oblique muscles, those side core muscles, the outer layers, they all kind of move apart. This is a natural process, and there's some connective tissue down here that gets a little bit thinned out from all of the stretching, but it's still intact, okay? It's still joined together, it's just a little bit thin, a little bit like tights that are not squat proof. Okay, so we need to unwind the tension that whole process creates and those posture changes that we end up with to make sure that those deep core muscles can refine their function, and those external six-pack muscles and your external obliques can be turned off and say, you don't need to help out anymore. You need to stand back so that my deep core system can refine its function, okay? Because that is what gets compromised during pregnancy and often has a real tough time finding itself again, because everything else is trying to stabilize and take over, whereas that deep core system should be the one that's doing the stabilizing, okay? So as you know, that breathing muscle at the top of your core, that is really important for your core to function well also. So these external obliques, when they get pulled apart and they tighten, they're kind of helping out here in the background or in the foreground, really thinking they're trying to help out and stabilize, but they're actually keeping that separation down the center of your tummy from really reconnecting and firing, and also keeping these deep core muscles from really activating and firing. So really important to give those external muscles that are clinging on for dear life some reassurance, tell them to turn off. So we need to really give them some good focus with lots of mobility, and that is something I will go into how we're going to do that a little bit later on in this series, but that is the key. Okay, now scar tissue, so dominant muscles, we need to turn them off. Okay, and then we have scar tissue. We need to think about your pelvic floor muscles. If you have birthed your baby vaginally, your muscles might be quite stretched, or if you have any scar tissue from any tearing, then again that might create some tension, okay? So stretched muscles need to kind of strengthen back up through a good range of motion. So lengthen, activate, okay? And then scar tissue might need a little bit of massage, or it might need a good amount of stretching and really good brain reconnection and coordination of that core, which will become more evident, and you will understand better as we progress with the series. Okay, and of course, C-section. So C-section scar here, really deep scar tissue that needs to be had a little bit of attention, because that is going to create tension. You might have numbness, decreasing sensation, again stopping those deep core muscles from firing and coordinating with the whole system the way you want to. So I hope that helps with your understanding of why I program a lot of unwinding exercises, a lot of stretching, a lot of mind connection focus, touch focus, to make sure that these muscles are not getting in the way of you really connecting with your deep core coordination and stabilizing system, so that everything functions or returns to its function the way that you want it to, for you and your goals and confidence. All right, so make sure you stand by, follow along with the next video, which is going to be breathing focus, because that breathing muscle is at the top of the core, so it's very important for you to know about that and understand how you can get that firing best for you. So I will see you there.